Well, the first draft of the script was completed by me in January 2016. Actually, the 1st of January 2016, I wrote the first script over 3 months. All right? And then I quickly decided to give it to the professionals, Craig Frymont, Robbie Thorpe, to fix my ridiculous first run at this thing. And over a process of a number of years and a number of drafts, we eventually ended up with a script that we could shoot. And, it's sort of a dramatization of, personal experiences and a continuation, obviously, of the original film. We followed the journey of Kasim Kaif. And eventually we got to shoot the film. And it was delayed for a year because of the pandemic. I asked them for I actually wanted a little bit more time in the edit suite, but they were like, no, we have to finish now. Right? Okay, we had to finish now. Right? We have to get the movie out. Right? We had to wait the whole extra year. You could have given me like 2 extra days in the edit suite. Hey, could have, but weren't able to do that. It's quite the experience. They always say, you create 3 films. The first time you create the film is during the process of writing it. Then you create it through the process of filming it, and then you remake it again during the edit. And it's kind of true, because you have to look at what you have at every single point in the process. And it's sometimes difficult for me as a comedian to get involved in movies, because stand-up comedians, we're like very controlling, because we have complete control over our process. Like, I have complete control when I'm on stage, whereas movies are very collaborative. And Craig and Robbie and all the guys involved were very gracious enough to allow that, because some people are sticklers for this is how we want things done. But we all decided to take the collaborative approach and have a collaborative philosophy. And I think, it can be frustrating at times, there are disagreements at times, but on the whole, I think it, allows for more balanced expression of the film and of what the film could end up to be. Essentially, it's a number of years on after we ended the last film. I think about 7 or 8 years, and Kasim has now entered the world of entertainment and sort of is flirting with the dark side of that world, engaging in some of the things that his father warned him about in the first film. And essentially, the themes are, personal ambition versus family responsibility, or personal ambition versus friendship. And those themes are played out in the film. Plus lots of jokes. It's the same cast, bro. It's just, all of us just many years later. And my daughter's in the film. And how did I decide on my daughter? Right? I think the word is, the technical term is nepotism. Yeah. It's because she knew me. And, she knew a person in a very powerful position. That's how she got the job. Also, I didn't have to pay her. That's another advantage. And we got Skalk Besaidnote as well. Rajesh Gopi. So, we got a lot of, fantastic cameos as well. Not cameos, but we've got substantially great new actors, plus some amazing cameo acts also. It took 4 weeks to film. That's the weird thing. We spent years and years developing the thing, and then we expected to film everything in a very short amount of time. Yeah. And then we wait because of COVID. I think a lot of the same characters. It's a slightly different film to Material in that the tone of it is slightly different. There's a lot more physical comedy, but we do bring in the more touching aspects of the relationships as well. The drama has to be brought in. The question is, how are you hoping it will make the audience feel? It's the same with I hope that people will cry and laugh. Laugh and cry. We want them to go through a full gambit of emotions, hopefully. Hopefully they need to do it at the right times though. I always say this, we don't want them to laugh at the drama and then cry at the jokes. Dude, right, hectic. All the gigs are cancelled, right? And now I have to perform virtually, which is essentially like performing with no laughs. However, for a comedian, you have to perform for the comment section. It's weird. Like performing for no audience is like swimming with no water, I tell people. And like I'm a professional, so I'm like right, I got my swimming cap, my speedo, my goggles, I'm all oiled up, right? But then when I'm performing, I just feel like a dwarf in an empty swimming pool, just waving his arms. You feel like a nwata when you're doing it. You have to perform for the comment section. You don't get laughs, you get like lol. A lol is it's not the same. A lol. And people type LOL and you don't even have the decency to actually laugh out loud. Have you noticed that? Like people type LOL, but in reality, LOL, right? No expression. Because laughter is actually a social behavior. It's a cue socially. You are 8 more times more likely to laugh when you're in a group than if you're by yourself, on your own. I hope you're going to have a good time. It's time to, I hope that it'll resonate with people. I hope that it'll touch people. I hope that it'll make people laugh. And, a big theme about the movie is family, right? The logline is all roads lead to home. And, especially at this time where we've lost a lot of, our loved ones, and we've been in need of holding. I think this may be something very nice that people could watch and experience, and I hope we can get to, put a smile on their face and also, touch their hearts a little bit. That's it.